Thank you, Iba. Ah, that's creepy. That looks really, like, ugh. Oh.
It worked.
I'm very surprised. Greetings, my beautiful viewers. I am the Hunter of Comedy, and welcome back to AI, the Somnium Files. So, yeah, we got through our first lock last time in the timeline where we found out that Iris has a tumor, and then we also learned about Iris's past, about how she's, you know, Sosajima's daughter, and about how he covered up the murder that his son caused. It seemed to me that more than likely, So didn't plan to have her killed. Her son just did it because it's what makes him feel fulfilled. So, after that, Sosajima had it covered up and everything, of course. And of course, we know that Hitomi tried to blackmail him before, you know, essentially, yeah, that's right, we went to the warehouse, got knocked out, but now we're in another timeline because we got through the other lock. And in this lock, I think that Boss had her body switch with Sosajima, and Shijima executed her. So, I'm not positive if this is exactly what's going on, but it feels like it to me, so we're gonna find out. Alrighty. Let's do this thing. Map? There's been a map the whole time? Oh my god, there's multiple floors. I never knew there was a map in these Somniums. Holy crap. Well, oh well, doesn't really matter. What are we doing? Door 1.
A rusted metal door.
Put picking keyhole. Break lock with pick. Oh wow, those both cost a lot. Let's see if there's anything minor that we can do to get ourselves a timey. Wow, there's multiple levels of this one.
Looks like the anywhere door.
Open the door.
It appears to be locked.
Okay, well I got a 1/6, which is nice. It only cost me a second. That's good. So I can't physically get over there to where those are right now. So that means...
A rusted metal door.
Oh, wow. Jesus. There's a lot of penalties for that one, I guess. I still kind of want to open it and see what happens, but maybe we'll do that later.
A rusted...
Oh, thank you, God, I keep forgetting. There we go, good.
It is no use. The ice pick will not work as a key.
Damn it.
A rusted metal door.
Oh, I got that back? That's good. I'll break the lock with the pick.
Roger. I will try.
Thank you, Iba. Ah, that's creepy. That looks really, like, ugh. Oh.
It worked.
I'm very surprised.
All right, open it.
Oh my God. This is the murders. That was Shoko's murder.
Several keys have fallen.
I see that.
One of them must be the right one.
I do not have time to try all of them.
Damn.
Hopefully there's some kind of sign.
Indeed.
Well, hey, that's the first mental lock.
Date, you've got 5 minutes.
I think all the keys are the same except for this
It's a
one.
key.
Oh god. 50 seconds? I will always have this? Wait, I have an idea. I have an idea. The door. Can I still do the door for 1 second? That would be nice.
A door that...
Yes, I can! Good. Good. I only lost 10 seconds. Rather than, you know, like 50.
It's a key.
Let's pick it up.
The ice pick is next to this key.
It's gotta be the right one.
It appears to be correct.
That's what I said.
The tag is labeled A.
I was right. Give me some credit.
That must mean you can use this key for something labeled A.
Come on.
Well, that was funny, though. Oh my god. Okay. I have a 1 second thing. I want to open that door that is labeled, like, with 99. Just to see what happens, you know?
A rusted metal door. No use. It won't budge.
Oh.
A rusted...
I just had to see how much it would do. Okay, we're gonna go back. I gotta load here, so I can't do that from here. I gotta go back to the main menu. Give me just a second. I have the key. Open the second door.
A door that looks like the... Perhaps we can use the key I just picked up.
Yeah, try that.
Hey, oh, that's
Opened.
not what I expected. Anywhere door, huh?
Odd. Isn't this the 3rd floor? What is going on here?
That's a good question.
Looks like the floors are connected in a weird way.
Well, that's how things usually work.
Quite the troublesome dream.
Pipes. I still haven't... I'm still knee-deep into this one. Okay, I can't get over to there. There's no way to from where I'm currently at. The B door.
A door with B written on it.
Kick it open. Oh!
Been a little much.
That worked. But hey, we didn't have to open it.
This is the 2nd floor, but it is clearly not the door I just opened.
It's like a maze. I have to remember what door goes where.
I mean, I've got it in my head for now, anyway. Oh, that's why they gave us the map, I'm guessing.
Agent
know what-
Date, you've got 4 minutes.
Thank you, Pewter. Also, by the way, I realized something. I didn't mention this last time. Pewter, like, despite betraying us in other timelines, would definitely be on our side in this timeline because Renju was murdered. And he wants revenge for Renju's death, I'm guessing. Kick it open.
That might have been a little much.
Nope, that was perfect.
Oh, we're on the 2nd floor again.
We leave the 2nd floor and come right back to it? This is confusing.
Yeah, but I've got a map in my head. Let's see. Nothing I can do there. I can finally do something here, which is what I need to do. Huh? What's that? Steel drum?
An oil drum hung with...
Well, let's push it off. Hey! I didn't even know that was gonna do that.
Oh,
Guess you should check that door.
Let's do it.
You have 3 minutes, Date.
I'm working on it, Pewter.
rusted metal door.
Oh, God. Well, there we go.
It does not appear to be locked.
Oh, strangling him with a towel. Oh God. Key with Renju's watch.
This again.
So we can't just grab one. We have to be careful.
Well, that's locked too. Okay. Wait, 3:45. It's the time on the watches. The time is important. Is it the estimated time of death? Whoopsie. I was trying to say I don't remember what Renju's estimated time of death was.
It's a key with a watch the hands indicate 3:45.
I don't think that's it. I don't think it's this either. (2:50), 8 p.m. Well, I'm gonna make a save here and see about like what's different and everything. So 8 p.m.
It's a key with a watch the hands.
Oh. Oh, I see.
It's a key with the hands.
Only one of them is 1.
It's a key with the hands in
In the morning?
No, that is not what I mean.
10. 100 seconds. Okay, what I think I need to do is I need to pick up this one.
It's a the hands indicate.
Because that's just 1 second. That'll lose that one for me.
Whoa! This is not it.
Is the time on the clock relevant?
It would be quite the simple gimmick.
Or they just want us to think that.
True.
Okay. So now I only lost 10 seconds. Oh, times 2? Are you kidding me?
It's a key with the hands.
In the morning?
No.
Well, that's better. I think it might be this one. Nope.
If the
Something to do with...
I'm guessing it's his time of death.
You have less than 2 minutes. Hurry.
I know! 8 p.m.
It's the hands.
There we go. I think this might be it. That's it!
Is this the correct answer?
Saturday night at 8 matches Renju's estimated time of death.
But unfortunately for me, it wouldn't let me go back and check that in case I forgot.
D is written on the tag. Let's go, Date.
Alright.
The D door.
Let's open it.
I will try the key.
Yeah, try it.
Okay.
It opened.
Notice. Hey, I'm up to the 3rd floor. Steam,
This
huh?
door too.
Steam, huh? Control panel? Door 3... pipe.
A broken pipe. Steam is leaking out.
Cover... smell... kick? Let's kick it. That's what I wanted. Yeah, there we go. That's what I thought.
Oh, it's just as I calculated.
Okay, no, I did this.
You were surprised, admit it.
Alrighty.
A rusted metal door. Most of the ice is gone now.
Alrighty.
I think I can open this door.
Iris's murder. Oh, no
This
riddle.
key has control panel written on the tag.
Control panel? The one right there?
Hey, let's do it. We're getting closer, guys. The worst case scenario is I may have to go back to the beginning.
Rows of
Well, let's investigate it to lose that.
I believe this computer controls the factory's electronics. It appears to require a key to activate.
Okay.
Rows of
Okay.
There.
I'm like the really low numbers I'm trying to keep from using my timies on.
Oh.
So?
I see. If we move the scaffold, a new route appears.
Okay, let's move it.
Rows of
Sleep. Press a switch. That did not help us.
Hey, it got stuck.
This button is indeed the one needed to move the scaffold, but...
Huh. There might be another step we have to do first.
Rows of...
Let's rotate the key. Hey, there we go.
It shrunk.
Rows of monitors and...
Now we can press it, because now it'll move. There we go. Got it.
Oh.
I see.
Alrighty.
Rows of monitors...
It extended.
Now we can use the route to door B.
Okay. That means I just need to open door B. It's taking me to that route, so I gotta go through D. I believe it's showing me the route here. So I gotta go through D. And then C. And after C... DCB. There we go. Got it. DCB. On it. On my way.
Door...
I need this to be as small as possible. There we go. D.
Less than 1 minute. Hurry!
I'm working on it, Pewter! Jeezums, do not rush me! D, and then C.
Door...
Now B.
Door B pro...
Okay. There we go. Here. Here, I can make it. God. F?
Door F. This is the first time we've seen it.
Here we go. Okay.
The first floor. This is the first time we've been here.
That big door. If we can see what's in there, we'll figure something out.
Date, 30 seconds.
What's this? Ladder F.
Iron...
Ah, fuck. Gonna save again because I've gotten so close on this one.
An eye.
No, that wasn't it.
No use. An eye.
Yeah, this is why I saved. Hold on, I'll be back.
Yeah.
Okay, we can't climb it.
I passed through it. It must not be for climbing.
What is this? What is the cord?
A power cord.
Get shocked, kick. I'm just gonna try it, I know I'm gonna fail.
Date, we've known each other for a long time. I know that you are joking, but could you please consider the appropriate time and place?
You're seriously lecturing me right now?
Ah!
Excuse me?
Sorry, ma'am.
Ha ha! And that's a fail.
Date, there is...
Damn it, what the?
So, it feels like one of these is the thing I need to do, but I don't know which one it is. Alright, let's try the other thing. Tackle it!
Ready?
Oh my god! Was that right? Oh my god, that was correct!
Whoa! This Somnium is awfully dangerous.
Hey, that door. Maybe we can open that one now. Check it out.
Door 4.
A rusted metal...
I won't be able to get the A on this one. Damn it. And I have a feeling like this is the end. This is the last of it. Shit. I'm gonna go back, guys, and see if maybe, just maybe, I can find a way to do this. So give me just a sec. So, I went through an extra door, lost a little bit of time, but I now have 2 1-second timies. So with that, I should be able to do what I need to. Like to get through the other doors and like knock down the ladder and everything so that I have time remaining so I can get at least the A. You never found the B, but that's fine. For the images, I mean. I found Dorby, obviously. Alright, guys, I think I might have done it. I'm back to where I was before, and I now know what I need to do.
An iron...
There we go.
Ready?
BAM! Like dominoes! Fall, my domino brethren! Fall! Light the gas! Make the explodey times!
Whoa!
Hooray! We're fine.
This Som...
Hey,
Okay. Now we're here.
A rusted...
I had another one. Perfect! Great.
I'm going to open it.
Good. Is that not the end? Oh, good. It seems like it is. Good. I was really worried for a second. All the doors are opening.
that's...
It's boss, but...
Iba, return to the control room on the 3rd floor.
At once.
Why? What are we doing? Renju! Renju killed Shoko? Iris killed him? So killed Iris. And the boss killed him. They were all killed.
What the hell is going on?
They were all killed by different people? Each person killing the last? Hitomi.
Date, what are you doing? 6 minutes are up!
Wait! Hitomi is...
Date, you can't go any longer! Force shutdown!
No!
Oh my god. So, why was everyone... Hold on a second. Is there some kind of weird mind control thing going on here? That's the only thing I can think of, because if Renju killed Shoko, and then Iris, as we know, like, you know, from this, killed Renju, and then Iris was killed by So, and So was killed by Boss, then Boss should be killed by Hitomi, but that's not what's happening. Something is going on here. Oh my god. Ihai. Day 5 Tuesday. I'm sorry. I'm flashing back to that moment when Mayumi came out. Remember how Mayumi, Ota's mother, came out with the knife and said, like, "You witch?" And then Iris just looked at her, took the knife, and then Mayumi didn't do anything? Something's up with that. Something is up with that. I don't know what it is.
I took a look around your head, and I discovered something. Something about the new Cyclops serial killings. Apart from Ota, there are 4 victims. Shoko Nadami, Renju Okiura, Iris Sagan, and So Sejima. Who was responsible for these murders? Shoko was stabbed by Renju with an ice pick. Renju was strangled to death by Iris. So cut open Iris's body, but who shot So? It was you. In other words, all of these murders were committed by different people. There wasn't just one killer. That's how it looks on the surface, anyway. But that's not the truth, is it? There's only one culprit, one person, and that person is...
Who is the new Cyclops Killer? You.
Yes, you, the person in front of me right now.
You're blaming the commander of Abyss for this?
No, not Boss. The person inside Boss's head.
Can you at least try to make sense?
All right, I'll explain. You know about the abandoned chemical plant in Kawasaki? There's a prototype sync machine there. You use that device to swap around bodies one by one.
In other words, the entire egg ends up being replaced.
He learned that in a different timeline, but he has that knowledge here.
Mind, consciousness, memory, they are traded. Switched.
I don't know where it started, but at some point, you got into Shoko's brain. Then, you got into Renju's. And got rid of Shoko's body. After Renju was Iris. You strangled Renju using Iris. After that, into So. Who you used to kill Iris and Ota at the cold storage warehouse.
My God.
Now, you're in Boss's body, inside her head.
I see. If you know that much, then I have nothing left to hide. Yes, I am the culprit behind the new Cyclops serial killings. I guess you can call me the new Cyclops Killer.
My god! But who is it? I'm guessing it's So's son. Who was inside Iris during the interrogation Sunday?
That was me.
You imitate her well. From the way you talked and your body language, it was like the real Iris. Earlier, too. You almost had me fooled. Your imitation of Boss was perfect.
Yes, there's a reason for that. Let me define some terms first. A person's memory and sense of self. Let's call that personality. It isn't quite the right word, but it'll suffice. Now, transferring that personality into someone else's brain, let's call that parasitism.
That is exactly what I would call it.
The one transferring is the parasite. The one being transferred into is the host. Are you with me so far? Moving on. Even after the personality exchange is complete, the host's memory isn't completely lost. About 1% remains in the brain. So, a parasite could use that 1% to imitate the language and behavior of the host. That's how I knew about the warehouse and Sunfish Pocket, by the way. Thanks to Renju and Iris's remaining memories.
Oh my god.
I'm telling you, it was me. Why are you making me repeat myself?
That means the Somnium I entered on Sunday.
That's right. It was me.
How? How does he know about the original Cyclops killings? Now, something else was troubling me.
What's going on here?
Give me details about each crime.
Before I do, there's something I want to hear from you. How did you know about the prototype sync machine? And not only that, you also seem to know what the sync machine is truly capable of. Why is that?
That's...
I know about it because of other timelines.
Regaining your memories, are you? Human memory is fractal. If you retain even a single piece of it, it's possible to recreate the whole thing. Pieces of memories are like roots that grow into every corner of the brain, gradually, slowly, taking its time. I imagine the same thing is happening in your brain right now.
A fractal is a figure with self-similarity. Allow me to explain. See this? Whichever fragment you cut, you will see a similar shape. The whole is made up of its similar parts. This is called a fractal figure. Memories in the brain are similar. That is what he is explaining. He is claiming that from a few pieces, you can rebuild the memory.
I knew about the prototype memory from I knew about the prototype from regaining my memory. Is that right? No, that's not it.
Parallel worlds exist.
Oh, they do exist! Ha ha! Oh, whoops, didn't know that was over there. Who the hell are you?
Saito Sejima.
I thought so.
Congressman Sejima's son.
What?
I researched Saito thoroughly, but I cannot find any images of him on the internet. He is listed on the family register, but I cannot find any photographs.
Continue, Mr. Saito.
Fine. I still have time.
Time?
You'll see. So, where do you want me to start?
It's just past midnight on Tuesday. Shoko was killed on Friday. If we think of that as day 1, today is day 5. What was Saito doing those days? I decided to ask him. Day 1, Friday.
Like you guessed, my personality was in Shoko, Renju's ex-wife.
But who put you in there is the question.
That made calling Renju easy. I need to talk to you about something. He came over without question. I think it was around 4 p.m. I had him meet me at the chemical plant. I made Renju go to sleep. Synced. Switched personalities. and then stabbed Shoko's discarded body with an ice pick.
Okay.
I took Shoko to Bloom Park by car, using the old abandoned subway line.
Smart.
Must have been around 8 p.m. by the time I was finished.
Huh.
I tied up Shoko to one of the merry-go-round horses. After that, I used Renju's phone to send a Nile message to Mizuki.
Mizuki. Daddy got caught up in something serious.
Then, I just waited for Mizuki to arrive.
Day 2, Saturday.
Until next Saturday evening, my personality was inside Renju. My next target was Iris. I knew she would be suspicious if I asked her to come to Kawasaki, so I asked her to come to Sunfish Pocket first. I called her a little before 5 p.m., and she arrived just after 6. I greeted her, then convinced her to come with me. That's when Ota saw us. Anyway, I put her in the car, then headed to the chemical plant. On the way, I made her take a sleeping pill. I knew she might run once she saw where we were going. It was around 7 p.m. when I got there, and I wasted no time switching bodies. After getting Iris's body, I used a rolled-up apron to strangle Renju to death. Then I put his body in an empty oil drum I'd prepared earlier. I put that in the trunk of the car, then headed to Sunfish Pocket. But then, something I didn't anticipate happened. Waiting for the signal in Akiba, someone knocked on the window of the car. It was Ota. He asked me something about being able to drive. He was surprised, to say the least. I didn't have time to waste on him, but I couldn't risk him finding the oil drum in the trunk. Plus, if word got around that Renji's car was spotted driving around Akiba, that would foil my plans. So, I came up with a lie. I told him that I didn't have a license, so he had to keep it a secret. That's what that thing referred to in Ota's Nile messages, by the way.
Ah.
And just like that, I managed to escape a bad situation and headed to Sunfish Pocket as planned. The rest went exactly as you already figured out.
I have an idea about where, like, the final ending is gonna go, but I'm gonna keep it to myself until, like, the game is over. Sunday
morning, I had a recording or some such thing scheduled. Oh, I am, of course, referring to Iris. I didn't want to draw suspicion, so I decided to attend, as planned. I went to Lemniscate and performed my job, and when I left, I ran into you, Date. To be honest, I was a little surprised. Just the previous night, I was a parasite in the body of Renju. I didn't think Ota had seen me. So, of course, I didn't expect to see you there so soon. You were onto me, but there was nothing I could do about that. If I ran, it would only increase your suspicion. So I decided to play my role. The interrogation began around 8:20 p.m., is that right?
Huh.
Then you synced into my mind. But you didn't get what you were looking for, did you? As a result, you had no choice but to release me. I didn't want to go home right away. I knew there might be police waiting for me. That would make it difficult to sneak out at night. And that would put my plan in jeopardy. So I asked you to take me to Marble. I tried to find an opportunity to run, but then another unexpected event occurred.
Ota.
I got a Nile message from Ota. I knew I could use him. So I told him I needed his help and to meet me at Marble.
My God.
He did as I instructed him to do. After that, I got into the van with Ota. But because his presence was unnecessary, I asked him to stop at a convenience store to buy me something to drink. When he was gone, I took his car and drove to my parents' house where I used to live. Yes, the Sajima residence. Of course, I knew I couldn't just walk up and ring the doorbell. Hello, Father, it's been a long time. I was also in Iris's body at the time. But I thought I could use that to my advantage. So I pushed on the intercom and sure enough, my dad invited me inside. I told him this: I want you to come with me. There's something I need to show you. He was quiet for a while, but eventually agreed and got into the van with me. We arrived at the prototype sync machine around 11:50 p. By the time I was in the body of Sosajima, it was a new day.
Continue.
This was yesterday, early Monday morning, past midnight. In my new body, I drugged Iris, put her in the van, and drove to a new location, Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse. I arrived around 1, then prepared for the show for a couple hours. Of course, when I say show, I mean dismembering Iris. Because of the temperature in the warehouse, it took longer than I expected to prepare, but... well, you saw it in the video. Of course, I didn't anticipate Ota would show up. What does that make it? 3 times that brat has showed up unexpectedly?
Wow.
That annoyed me to no end, and I took that out on him. Dressing him up in the polar bear was an impromptu plan on my part. I didn't mean to make you think he was the killer. I just wanted to throw a wrench into the investigation. Didn't matter if you found out or not. This all happened Monday morning. I left the warehouse around 3:30 a.m.
Alright, Monday.
There isn't much to talk about on Monday. Before noon, I used my old man's body to call this one Boss. You might not know this, but she and my father go back about 6 years. The two shared a terrible secret. Hinting at that was enough to get the boss to come running to me immediately. I injected her with a sedative, then brought her body to the chemical plant. I synced with her, exchanged our bodies. And after blowing my father's brains out, I cut his body into pieces.
Oh.
I stuffed the meat into a vase I'd brought earlier, then drove back to my house.
Alright. Saito spoke with grace and no sign of remorse. I was trying to keep my anger from boiling over and kept asking him questions. Yeah. Why do you take out your victim's eyes?
You know all about the prototype sync machine, don't you? That should explain it.
I knew. Prototype sync machine differs from the one at Abyss in a few key ways. The machine at Abyss is more sophisticated. Nano cables from the sync gear enter through the gap between the eyeball and the socket. They then travel down the optic nerve canal to the brain. But the prototype sync machine isn't so advanced. To perform a sync, you need to remove the left eye. Oh god. Manually. That's why Iris was missing her eyeball in that other ending. Okay, that makes sense. The subject and the sinker have to remove their eye from the socket, which isn't a problem for Date because of Aiba. Otherwise, the cables cannot enter the brain. Of course, even with the eye removed, severing the connection to the brain isn't necessary, sorry. The extracted eyeball still has the optic nerve and blood vessels connected. After a sync, the eye was supposed to be replaced in the socket. It's supposed to be safe. Side effects are rare. Unless the nerve or blood vessels are damaged somehow, replacing the eyeball isn't too difficult. Okay, so why take the eyes out anyway?
Of course, I don't really care about eyes. I don't need them. All I cared about was exchanging bodies with the sync.
Huh.
And for that, I needed to remove the left eye.
And you didn't care about the bodies.
Why didn't you just put the eyes back when you were done?
That's obvious. Once I was finished transferring into a new body, the old one was of no concern to me. Why would I bother replacing the eye? I was just going to get rid of it anyway.
Where are the eyeballs you removed?
Shoko's is in Renju.
Haha. I get that.
Renju's is in Iris.
Ugh!
Iris's is in Dad. Dad's is in Boss. Their stomachs, I mean.
You sick bastard.
Yeah, that's where they said the eyeball was partially digested in one of the other timelines.
Yes, I ate them immediately after exchanging personalities.
How horrible.
Right? What's your motive?
Homicide is my hobby. I have a tenacity for it. What can I say? Of course, it was also necessary to make sure people kept their mouths shut. If I took over someone's body, they would know about my crimes. I couldn't risk them reporting me, so I killed them.
I see. And in So's case, in the timeline that, they lived... Huh. So strange.
It was also a matter of revenge. Against you. It's personal. That's why I chose people close to you as targets. Well, except for my father, of course. That was personal to me, but don't ask. It's embarrassing.
Huh. Revenge against me?
This series of murders was like a journey for me. You know, traveling through bodies to finally reach the end. That's the thing about traveling. We always wind up in the same place, don't you? Where do you think that is? Your home. A trip is only complete once you return home.
I get it.
The same goes for me.
This body. The body that Kaname Date is in is Saito's body. He wants his body back. And I'm guessing that number 89, that's my guess, is who Kaname Date really is. He's Falco. I'm not positive, maybe that's the case, but we're gonna find out.
When I return home, my travels will come to an end. So I'll be needing it back. My body.
What?
You stole my body. You took it from me 6 years ago. That's why I want revenge.
What are you talking about?
You have no idea what it was like inside my own head. I miss it. I miss my brain, Date. No matter how many people I killed, it never worked.
Oh, because in Date's body, he has the brain that gets off on killing people. But none of the other brains do that.
I never felt happy. I feel miserable.
You mean?
He was born with a brain dysfunction. Due to damage to the posterior pituitary gland, he was unable to properly secrete oxytocin.
Oh, that's right. My old body. How are you finding it, Date?
This body is yours?
That's what I've been telling you!
Oh, Jesus!
But I don't have the same oxytocin deficiency you did.
That is because I regularly supplement it.
I knew it.
They must have increased your dosage too much.
Yup.
No, but the person who had this disorder was number 89. The original Cyclops Killer.
That is what I believed as well, but we must have misunderstood. Pewter did not specify who exactly was imprisoned, only that one of the original culprits responsible was currently in prison.
That's strange. That would mean number 89 is the previous chairman, Rohan.
That must be it. Rohan is a parasite inside number 89's brain.
Dear God!
Pewter must have known that.
No way.
I was confused. I didn't understand any of it.
Let us determine the specifics using Saito as our starting point. Whose brain was he in before Boss?
So Sejima.
And before So?
Iris. And before that, Renju. And before that, Shoko.
And before Shoko?
Whose body were you in before Shoko?
I was a parasite inside Rohan's brain 6 years ago until last year. I'd lost most of my memories. I was a shell of a man.
So they transferred him into Rohan's body.
They housed me in a special hospital, but I still had those fragments of my mind left, just as I explained earlier. From a single piece, you can recreate the whole. I took my time, slowly regaining my memories. 1 year ago, I remembered everything. I left the hospital and immediately sought out Shoko Nadami. I got her body, and she was in Rohan's. When she saw herself in the mirror, she lost her mind. She was confused, panicking, running up the emergency staircase, and then...
To her death. Oh my god, it makes sense!
That's why Rohan committed suicide.
Holy hell!
After that, I spent a year perfecting my plan, using Shoko's body. I spied on you all this time. That's why I know everything about you.
Who were you before Rohan?
In that body you are operating right now, in that skull, my personality lived there.
Wait, hold on. If what you're saying is true, what about my personality?
It was in Rohan.
I'm not Rohan!
Correct. It is just as he explained earlier. Number 89 was in Rohan's body. In other words...
That's my real...
That is what makes sense! It all makes sense! He's Iris's uncle, the person they trust most. He was the hero, the guy who was a mafia hitman after being a detective. My god. His memories are coming back. Keep talking.
Sorry, but time's up. I want my body back. It's quite simple. Sync with me and stay inside my mind for more than 6 minutes.
And if I refuse?
I know that you won't. I know it.
Huh?
Date, look! This is streaming live!
Oh my god!
Damn you!
If you give me back my body, I will give you the location. Oh, and of course, it isn't the chemical plant in the Kawasaki district.
Iba, where's the source?
It is being routed through numerous IPs. I cannot identify the source.
Pewter, contact headquarters, now!
Got it!
Now, what will you do? Will you agree to my request?
Oh my god! Oh! Oh my god, it's so good! Saito. Oh my god, you see it! Ah. MPO representative, Saito Seijima. Male, 30 years old. Saito is Sojijima's son. His mother died giving birth to him. Born with a brain dysfunction that left him unable to properly secrete oxytocin, he can only feel pleasure from murder. My god, I'm only missing one more person. Date. God, that's terrifying. Wow, but I think that, yeah, I gotta call it here, because we are definitely at our limit here. Wow. Well, at least we finally have all the pieces in place, man! Oh my god! But I wonder, like, there's still that other timeline to get unlocked, so I wonder what, like, the true ending of this story is going to be. But either way, we're gonna have to wait for that for next time. So, thank you everybody so much for watching. I appreciate you being here with me. God damn, I think that this is where... Oh my god! Oh, I have an idea! I have an idea! All I'm gonna say is, Remember that Aiba and Date had a secret code? Yeah, I think that's the thing that's gonna happen. But anyway, we're gonna find out next time. So thanks again, and until next time, have yourselves a beautiful day, my beautiful, beautiful viewers.